Has anybody ever told you to be more confident? I bet you've heard that before, but it is the worst advice anybody can give you, and I'm going to tell you why. Gentlemen, my name is Brock McGough, and you're watching The Modest Man. So I was researching for this article that I was going to publish about dating, and I'm on this forum, and there's something I've seen a lot. There's a bunch of guys who are shorter asking for dating advice, right? And their basic premise is that since they're shorter, it's hard for them to attract women, whether it's online dating or, in real life at the bar. They have this inherent disadvantage. Now, it's true. In general, a lot of women prefer taller men. So these guys are asking for advice, right? And the answer usually goes something like this. Bro, it's all about confidence. She doesn't care about your height. She just cares about confidence. She wants a confident dude, so just be more confident. If only it were that easy. If we could just snap our fingers and be more confident, we'd all be swaggering around like the Fonz everywhere, okay? It's not that easy. Confidence isn't a choice. It's not a lever that you just push up or down. It's not a light switch. Confidence is a result. It's a result of trusting in your own abilities. When other people trust in your abilities, they're confident that you can get the job done. So, how do you trust in your own abilities? Well, you have to give yourself reasons to trust in your own abilities. Okay, if you do that, confidence is just the inevitable result. So, if you want more confidence, and I think we all do, because when you are a confident guy, a lot of things happen. You usually experience more success in your romantic life, in your professional life. You have more social equity in general, and you're just a happier guy. You just kind of enjoy your life a little more. So we all want more confidence. But how do you give yourself reasons to feel confident? I'm going to talk about 5 things that you can do, that you can start doing today, that will ultimately lead to more confidence. Number 1, dress well. This should be no surprise that this is number 1. It's all I talk about at The Modest Man, or it's mostly what I talk about. You gotta dress well. It's the low-hanging fruit, okay? You can control what you wear. It's a lot easier to control than other things, like how tall you are, for example, which is completely outside of your control. And for shorter guys, dressing well isn't always easy because a lot of the clothes don't fit us directly off the rack. So it takes more effort to dress well. And by effort, I mean time and money. But it's worth it. It's worth it to spend time taking your clothes to the tailor or extra money on custom suiting or custom shirts. It's worth it. And you have to figure out, you have to do the homework. Read The Modest Man, read other blogs, figure out what works for your body type, your skin tone, your complexion, and experiment and build a wardrobe that works for you, not against you, okay? Because one of those is going to be the case. If your clothes aren't working for you, they are working against you. So, number 1, dress well. Number 2, groom yourself. Learn how to take care of your skin and your hair and your body and your fingernails and everything, and do it. Put in the time. Get a haircut every month. Get some tweezers and some scissors and keep your eyebrows and your ear hair and your nose hair under control. Okay, if you have a beard, keep it trimmed. If you don't, just be intentional about it. It's okay to have stubble if that's your look, but keep it clean. Okay, wash your skin. I don't have perfect skin. I get acne, but you better believe that I do everything in my power to prevent getting acne. It's still going to happen, but I'm going to use face wash every day. I'm going to use moisturizer after I shower. Okay, so number 2, groom yourself. Number 3, this is a bit of an odd one, but gentlemen, learn how to fight. I grew up in the Ninja Turtles generation. I always wanted to take karate as a little kid, but I never did because I was very into music and, I took classical piano lessons and that was kind of my thing. That's what took up my time. Now, once I was in my 20s and I was working, I was like, you know what? I can do whatever I want now. I'm going to go find some karate lessons. So I went, I looked up martial arts schools in my area. I found Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is an awesome martial art. It's a very practical form of fighting. It's used a lot in mixed martial arts. And I fell in love with Jiu-Jitsu and grappling. It's so much fun. The founder of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was a short guy. And he realized that most fights end up going to the ground. And when you're on the ground, your height doesn't really matter. It's all about leverage and control. And it's easy to control a guy who's much bigger than you if you know what you're doing. And let me tell you guys, when you tap out a guy who's bigger than you, that will give you confidence. That is a great feeling, and I want you to have it if you haven't already experienced that. So find a martial arts gym and learn how to fight. Number 4, learn how to speak in front of people. Public speaking is the number one fear amongst human beings. Okay, Jerry Seinfeld has this famous joke, and he says, public speaking is the number one fear. Death is the number 2 fear. So if you had to be at a funeral, most people would prefer to be the guy in the casket than the guy giving the eulogy. It's kind of extreme, but you know, there's some truth in it. I mean, we're all just terrified of talking in front of people, most of us. I know I am. And, you know, it doesn't come natural to me, but I never say no to an opportunity to present because I want to get better at it. And, you know, I speak at StyleCon in front of hundreds of people, and it scares the crap out of me, but I love it. You know, I'm so glad that I do it. So I would urge you, if you don't already, for work or for school, you know, take any opportunity you can to speak in front of people and practice. There's an organization called Toastmasters. They have chapters everywhere. No matter what city you live in, you can find a Toastmasters meeting. It's basically a very supportive, very open, inviting, and comfortable atmosphere where you can practice your public speaking skills. So find a Toastmasters, join it, practice, and then get out there and do some public speaking. Number 5, read. Your brain has an unlimited capacity for knowledge. So read. You know, it's one of the easiest ways just to kind of accelerate. Your brain has nothing to do with your height or anything or what you look like. You know, it's something that makes you unique, and you can use it however you want. Okay, so you can spend your evenings watching TV and playing video games, or you can spend your free time, you know, reading and learning new things, learning new skills, and improving yourself. And if you watch TV and play video games, that will not lead to more confidence. But if you read and learn and continue to expand your horizons and expand your skill set, I promise you that will lead to more confidence. Okay, so number 5, read. All right, gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this list. I hope you pick 1 or 2 of these things that maybe you haven't tried and just go try them, you know, and see how it works for you. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts about confidence, so leave a comment down below and think about this. Have you ever felt insecure about your height? And if so, what are you doing every day and every week to feel more confident? Gentlemen, thanks for watching. Until next time, stay stylish.